Today we're just going to be covering just quickly the Zelda news that's been going around. Whether or not this is true or not, I don't know. Uh, there's been rumors and leaks about Ocarina of Time, like a remake, and obviously the ones I've been wanting were the Wii U HD HD of Wind Waker and HD of Twilight Princess, which are on Wii U. Even though I'm not massively in love with Twilight Princess, what I've played of it so far on GameCube, which I got a few years back. Again, another game I've yet to bleed and finish. But it's kind of interesting what's actually going on. Now, obviously, there has been a Lego set has been announced for Ocarina of Time. I believe there's two of them. One which is the Deca Tree, and the other one which is the final fight, which I believe is, I think it's February that is due, February or March time that's out, and it it's kind of interesting. Now, Ocarina of Time has already technically had a remake. Well, a remaster is probably the more fair word to use. Um, Ganon's Castle. Now, can we get to Ganon's Castle? I doubt it. Because I don't think I have all the necessary equipment. No, we don't. Because there should be a bridge right here. Whoa. Yeah, so yeah, there should be a bridge there, I believe. And I haven't got the ability to lift things yet either. You give the ability to lift boulders and rocks and stuff. So anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. And it's also incredibly dark. I'm using the GameCube version because the quality looks better than I could use the N64 one, but the composite video quality is pretty dreadful. N64 does have a horrible output, unless you've got a modified one. I hate these rooms. Now, I do think that Wind Waker and HD and Twilight Princess HD are probably on the cards. That I don't understand why that hasn't already been released. Nintendo are a very weird company. I understand that, like, they do things their way, which is, they don't they don't go for the FOMO as much as Sony in it and what's left of Xbox, I guess. Um, as easily. They do things on their own terms, which in some ways I can respect. But I mean, Ocarina will be 40 years this year, well, as such, and I think Majora's Mask was like what 2000. So I can certainly see that being the case. I think I I could live without an Ocarina of Time remake. It wouldn't bother me personally because I still think, although the game is quite old by today's standards, it is still a really good. It's a really good game still. It's still all right graphically. It doesn't hold up as well as other games. It's. I always find it akin it to sort of GoldenEye on the N64 as well. That's the same. That I think that game holds up massively in terms of the gameplay. Obviously, the graphics don't. The graphics do look pretty rough by today's standards. But I I just I suppose it is time for a remake, given how old it is. That's quite a long time. But to remake this, I think you'd have to do a brand new modern engine. And although this game isn't like it's not like an open world game, it has some open world aspects to it. I don't know. I just don't call my horse, but no matter. Oh, yeah, I've gone the wrong way. Oh, I should have gone to Is it Karaoke Village? Not Kanori. Is it Kanori Forest? You, the how immense this was as a 12-year-old playing this for the first time, and I had the decision between this and Metal Gear Solid in Gillingham, Kent. And I got this at one of those stores that those like mobile store type things. So, and I've actually got a really nice. I've got a really. I don't know if it's rare. I've got the Ocarina of Time, the Gold Edition on N64. Case. The game's in good, cartridge in good condition. The manual's not bad. Sadly, I didn't look after the box, so it's pretty rough. And I saw the prices for it, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of money. Right, so this is where it told me to come. Obviously, as I said, the remaster you can play on 3DS is probably the best way to play this night in terms if you're looking for a really, really good Ocarina of Time experience with the better graphics. It is going to be the best way to play the game. But even the 3DS stuff is getting up there in price now, particularly 3DS consoles. I've put out a couple of other videos, but I don't know what to do with the channel. I'm struggling a bit at the moment with the channel. None of my videos are really doing that well at all. I don't know what it is. YouTube's algorithm is very, very complicated, I guess. Oh, I've got to go to the graveyard. Okay. Oh, have I got a race? Is it Dampy? I think that's his name. He's in like all the games, I think, or a lot of them. I've got a couple I've yet to play, as always, but I've got. I've played one of them before. I've got I've got Link to the Past, which is obviously the SNES game, but I've got the Game Boy Advance port of that. I've got. Is it Link Between Worlds as well? That's the other one on 3DS, and then there is the most recent one I got, which again I've not played yet. I know it's slight sacrilege, but is Minish Cap on Game Boy Advance. I've got the Game Boy Player for the GameCube, so it's just time and just time more than anything. I'm doing a hardcore playthrough of Resident Evil 4 at the moment, even though I've cleared it once on PC on Steam, and then I've cleared and I did start a hardcore playthrough on Steam, but it's a lot harder on hardcore when you haven't got the upgraded weapons and stuff. So kind of ironic because this is one of the first games I ever did on the channel back in, I think it was 2013. I think, yeah, it was. That's when I started the channel. Now, oh. It's quite eerie, Ocarina of Time, in certain areas of the game. It always was. Right, so I think we've got a race. Oh yeah, we got a racing because I think we can get the. Is it the hook shot? If my memory serves. Yeah, I think it would be actually. Right, let's look at the. Hello, hello. I think I have a fair idea of which grave it is. Okay, she's teasing me. Right, wait for it. Gotcha. Yeah, why not? So yeah, the Ocarina of Time remakes are abound, and I just don't know really what to think. It the other ones are more likely. Definitely the HD remakes are definitely, I'd say, far more likely than I don't know. No, not another one. Wait for it. Power it up. But also, obviously, with the prices of things like RAM, like the RAM is really causing a lot of problems for all these companies' AI crap that they're doing and stuff. Like, it's do you know what? I can't even remember what the songs are now. It is really ruining everything. I'm gonna do a little video on the state of PC gaming as well, and then we'll because given how bad things are getting, and it's going to get worse yet. This is very much, this is kind of like COVID all over again. People are saying, no, it's worse, but maybe. But, but COVID was, you know, the crypto stuff during COVID. That is same to this. It's the same sort of thing. People say, oh, this is going to go on a lot longer, and it very it might, but I don't. I think they could, you know, I don't know anything about it. I'm a complete noob. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm just glad that I bought 32 gigs of RAM when I did, because since the prices have gone up so much, I mean, I looked at my kit and I think it was about 300 quid now, which is just ludicrous. Yeah, I think we got to race Dampy. I think that's what we got to do. Oh, not the bats. Hang on, how do I generate fire? That's a wind one, so how do I generate fire? Maybe not. I mean, it would be nice to have modern controls and have a system that is actually, you know, where the mechanics lock on properly. Where are you? Shine the light on the living dead. Yeah, easier said than done when I don't have the equipment to do it. Well, I need some sticks, don't I? That's what I need. I need bloody sticks. Yeah, I need to buy some sticks. But so, anyway, I keep losing my train of thought. I'm really not sure what. I mean, there's a lot of games coming out, you know, on Switch 2, and even some still hitting Switch 1 as well. So even how old the system is. So yeah, so I thought I would just show off a little bit of footage of it and stuff, and there's a way to grab some of these. Leave me alone. I'm sure one of these is dampy. Oh, you twat. Ah, that one. Oh, I hate them things. I'm sure one of them you can race Dampy on this. I'm sure of it. I'm sure it's this graveyard. Unless it's as a child, I just don't remember. It's been so long since I've played through this properly. It's got to be, again, it's got to be 20 years at least since I've played properly through this. Aha! Found it. Throwing fire at me. What a twat. And my dog is currently barking. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, you know he's gonna beat me. Ah, there we go. Got the hook shot. Right, sweet. I mentioned things they could probably do with a remake now with this would be quite interesting. Barring things like graphics and that, obviously, like in a modern engine in 4K or even even higher resolution if you can. Like Switch 2 is a lot newer hardware than obviously the Switch 1. I do think the price point of the Switch 2 is a bit of a contention though.